Hey there, welcome to another episode of Soul Worthy Love, where we explore that love is safe, and if it's not safe, it's not love. In this mini-series, why are you still single, even though you're awesome? Today, we're going to talk about the subconscious belief with beautiful Dr. Andreia.
Hi, everyone.
And Dr. Andreia is amazing. She's done lots of work, but me too. We always keep evolving and finding. And this is what happens is I like to imagine our growth. Imagine this is a mountain. So you're climbing the mountain, and every time you jump in quantum, every time you jump into your growth, new things pop up. And they're not conscious, they're subconscious. Relatively speaking, your mind that swears that you're tired of being single, that you want to be in a relationship, is the size of a football. Your subconscious mind, the football field. Boom. Mm-hmm. So when your subconscious mind thinks that if you're in a relationship, it's going to cause you great pain, it's very dangerous, even though your conscious mind believes that it's going to be really good for you, it's not going to happen. So at some level, you're going to sabotage yourself. And how have you experienced that for you? Like you work with clients sometimes, and like how do you see the subconscious belief kicking in?
Well, I mean, most people are not aware. That's the biggest thing. The biggest issue is like you're saying, but I really do want to have a partner. You know, I'll never forget this. This came out from one of our first sessions together when I sat in front of you and I said, I really want to get married. And you said to me, really, you do? And I said, yes. And you're like, okay, let's check your body. So apparently our bodies are lie detector tests.
They are.
Literally. And so if you are telling the truth, your body remains strong. But if the body is weak, then the arm will drop. This is what Dr. Lise has taught me. And so even though I was saying, I really want to get married, I want to be with this wonderful man, my arm was just like, I could not at all hold my body up. And the reason why is because there was an internal belief, which I had no preview to. I had no idea that was blocking me from consciously attracting that partner. And it's funny because I would sabotage myself. I'm thinking about this so much. I would pick younger guys. Like, what am I doing picking a younger guy? Or I would pick a guy that was like, you know, an expat that was going to leave in 3 months. So we'd have this whirlwind, beautiful romance. And then at the end of 3 months, he's gone. And he's like, are you following me? I'm like, no, I'm not going to go with you to Peru or wherever, you know? So I was like constantly sabotaging myself, even though I was saying, yes, I do want that.
This is so perfect because we really need to make this big. We really need people to understand there's a conscious part and the subconscious. All of us are aware of the conscious. Well, most of us are aware that you can create, you know, your reality through your conscious mind. That's why the movie like The Secret or the famous Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich, like classics, or The Millionaire Mind and all of these things, they all talk about the power of your consciousness to create your reality. But it's only 10% really, because 90% is your subconscious mind. So if you feel like the world is not responding to you the way you want it, like you constantly procrastinate, your friends want to take you, you know, to the restaurant and get you to meet this awesome person, oh no, you always have the perfect excuse not to go, or you do it, but it's like, oh, you sit there and you're already feeling like, oh, I don't want to be here. And then that's another clue. Or the third one is finally you find this person and you think just like, it's a whirlwind romance, it's amazing. But it always ends up being the opposite of what you want. Those are clues, not that you're not supposed to have love in your life. Mm-hmm. Those are clues that you have a subconscious belief working against you. And the good news is we have methods to deal with that. And the method I created is called the Heart Freedom Method. It's pretty good because Jack Canfield, you know, the guy in The Secret and co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, says it's the missing link he had been looking for in 50 years of doing transformational work. So you can learn how to do this method. It's powerful. It will help you. It's like having an ace in your deck of cards or a tool in your back pocket. Every time you feel it, like those 3 clues, procrastination, it's too hard, or opposite results. So now you can consciously go, all right, I want to create a consciously loving relationship. I want my best friend with chemistry. And so now you consciously go after that. And then when you feel the inner resistance, then you can do the heart freedom method on it, free yourself, and then move on to the next, experience in love. So we wanted to kind of demonstrate with Andreia, even though she's done lots of work, I've done lots of work, we can always, as you jump quantum within yourself and your readiness of finding a true mate, we can always, find new stories. So we kind of cheated before. We found one statement that Andreia was not going to be congruent, but I just want to show you, because like you said, your body is like a lie detector test. We know you could have a machine with a needle because, the variation in the vasodilation of your vessels and all that thing, like it's going to move the needle. But instead you can use a muscle. It's like a true lie detector test. So we're going to test a segment. Push up against my hand. All right, she's strong. She goes to the gym. She's really fit, actually. She's gorgeous. All right, so what we're going to test, and I'm ready, willing, and able to trust a man. So
I'm ready, willing, and able to trust a man.
All right, and she's actually resisting me. So I'm ready to trust a man.
I'm ready.
Okay, she's nice and strong. I'm willing.
I'm willing.
I'm able.
I'm able to trust a man.
So afterwards, if you want, we'll fix it. So I'm not going to put Andreia on the spot and do the whole thing, but what ends up happening is when we do this work, we end up finding the exact moment where you created a story that now makes you feel like you're not able to trust a man. And we dissolve it from your physiology, so now you're not in reaction to it, and you can actually consciously create your life. And that's fantastic. Like, you've worked with some of your clients too. Like, what kind of changes have you seen by using this work with your clients?
Well, not in particular to love. I had just recently, I worked on a client who it was in a relationship and not a good intimacy relationship. And so we did a couple of sessions on him, and then it cleared something within him, and he was able to speak his truth to his female partner and say, this is what I need in order for me to feel fulfilled, and have her meet him. So it was really beautiful because it changed. It's been 3 years of them not doing well. And now after 2 sessions, she's like, no, it's great. We're even talking about butt sex now. And I'm like, what? Wow. Of 3 years of So
exactly. It's like in 1 hour, you can totally, if you're in a relationship right now, like so many people who are in a relationship don't want to do their work. Because what if I do the work and I realize I should leave my partner? I can actually guarantee you that at least 80% of the time, if you do the work, you're going to fall really in love with your partner. It's scary. Like, I had this couple come to see me because one of my clients, she's a wedding photographer, and this couple was there and they were fighting, and the woman was thinking of leaving her husband. And so my client told her, you should go see Dr. Lise. So they were on their way to the airport afterwards. So they had 1 hour with me. And the woman went from really being mad with her husband and thinking this is over to falling in love. Because what you're going to realize is that when subconsciously something is triggered, I would say 90 to 95% of the time has nothing to do with what's happening. It's the story that's being activated from the past. The Pavlovian bell is ringing for those of you about conditioned responses. And now you're looking at this and you're thinking like, wow, this is dangerous. I'll never be loved the way I want to be loved. So what's the point of staying in here? And now we're going to fear instead of in our hearts. And that's the challenge that we all experience, all of us. We all end up with these challenges that, can cut us off from love.
Indeed.
Because who wants to stay in a relationship if you think like, I'm never going to get what I want? But most of the time it's not actually happening because there's a problem in the relationship. It can be. But also, if you've been together with someone long enough and there was real love in the beginning and all of a sudden you feel that love is gone, it's most likely because there's a fear and it's subconscious and it's preventing you from opening your heart. Anything else you want to add on that?
Mm-hmm.
No?
That's it.
All right. So this is the end of our Soul with Love. Remember that love is safe, and if it's not safe, it's not love. If you enjoyed this, please like it, subscribe, and especially share it with people that you know could really benefit from it. Bye for now.